Georgia Lieutenant Governor Burt Jones should be among the MAGA folks Fani Willis indicted for trying to overturn the 2020 election. However, a judge disqualified Willis from pursuing charges because she hosted a fundraiser for Jones' Democratic challenger. Prosecuting Attorneys Council Executive Director Pete Skandalakis appointed himself the special prosecutor, and many feel he's taking too long to handle the case against Jones and fear the statute of limitations is in danger of running out. Some black attorneys who want him to step down have filed a lawsuit to force Skandalakis to perform a non-discretionary duty. Attorney Wayne Kendall joins us from Fayetteville, Georgia. Also, attorney Randy Frails is in Augusta. First off, so walk us through this. Walk us through this and explain, what's going on here and how y'all can get him. What are you trying to do? Remove from the case? Somebody else appointed? Exactly what's the goal?
You're looking for...
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. I wasn't sure whether or not Wayne was going to answer, whether or not I am. Our goal really is to have Mrs. Skandalakis appoint someone else. We believe that Mr. Skandalakis has a conflict because Burt Jones is president of the Senate, and as president of the Senate, he's actually Mr. Skandalakis' paymaster. And we actually filed this lawsuit on February 28th, 2024. There had been no action in this lawsuit for a very long time. Myself, along with three other attorneys, John Clark, Kenneth Dice, and Shaveen King, as members of the Georgia Alliance of African American Attorneys, we brought this claim against Mr. Skandalakis, requiring him to do his job. And his job should have been to appoint what we would basically call an independent prosecutor who could look into the matter as far as Burt Jones is concerned, and our Lieutenant Gov, and determine whether or not he should be charged along with the other, I think it was 19 defendants in the 41 count indictment that District Attorney Fani Willis brought against Donald Trump, Cheeseborough, Giuliani, and other individuals. Mr. Jones, he's Lieutenant Governor. He was not allowed to be brought because D.A. Willis had donated to one of his opponent's campaigns. However, that doesn't mean that justice should escape him. The citizens of Georgia, all citizens of Georgia, Republicans, Democrats, black, white, all people of color, we deserve justice. And in the process of deserving justice, we deserve to have a special prosecutor appointed to investigate Lieutenant Governor Burt Jones.
So here's what I'm trying to understand here. Okay, so saying that Fani Willis could not indict, does that mean her entire office?
Yes, it does. It does mean her entire office. And so what we're asking, and there are individuals throughout the state, other district attorneys who would more than gladly conduct their investigation, bring this matter before a grand jury so that grand jury can make a determination as to whether or not Lieutenant Governor Burt Jones should be indicted for acting as a fake elector, along with some other Georgia defendants that were indicted for this matter.
Is this this special prosecutor Republican or Democrat?
Well, it hasn't been determined whether or not he would be a Republican or Democrat. A special prosecutor should be an independent individual. It's not a matter of whether he's Republican or Democrat.
Actually, hold tight one second. I'm getting a lot of audio interference, so I can barely hear you. All right, so let's go. Okay, go right ahead. So what I'm saying is, the special prosecutor, who does he work for? Is he a DA elsewhere? Does he work for the state? Where did he come from?
He would work for the state. He would be someone appointed by Mr. Skandalakis in his role as as being in charge of the special prosecutor's office. That would be Mr. Scandelakis' job to appoint someone else. But he appointed himself, and we believe, as I said before, that is a direct conflict, and we're asking him to appoint someone else.
Gotcha.
The prosecutor,
right?
The prosecutor, they can make a determination based upon their presentation to the grand jury as to whether or not there's going to be a bill indictment or whether or not there's going to be a no bill. The prosecutor is the one who presents the information to the grand jury. And as such, with Scandelakis being directly involved with the lieutenant governor, we certainly believe that it's not right for him to appoint himself. We know what the results will be if in fact he appoints himself as the special prosecutor, which he's done.
All right, then. Well, look, but bottom line is what we see here, there's no doubt there's an effort in Georgia by Republicans to not move forward with this trial. They want to protect Donald Trump as much as they can. We have seen the delays in other places. And this is also one of the reasons why, why I said that all of the drama over Nathan Wade being hired, that actually caused unnecessary delays and gave an opening for the Trump folks and these MAGA folks to be able to try to delay this as much as possible.
They will continue to delay, and the thing that happened to Mr. Wade and DA Fani Willis, it's unfortunate. In Georgia, a defense attorney and a prosecuting attorney, they can date. The rules allow them to do that for them to bring those claims against Mr. Wade and a district attorney, Fani Willis. We firmly believe that those are unfair. But getting back to Burt Jones, this is Governor Kemp's last term. We will have an election coming up in a couple of years for governor. More than likely, Burt Jones will be the Republican nominee for governor. And so what we will have is a fake elector running for governor in the state of Georgia. Someone who was involved in that process, who helped certify the fake elector votes, who unfortunately was not indicted, will be running for governor. And Georgians, all Georgians, we deserve more than that. We deserve someone, Republican or Democrat. We deserve someone who has a clean record, who was not involved in that fake elector scheme to run as governor. As you know, Georgia's had a Republican governor for a number of years. It's been over 20 years, over 24 years since Georgia has had a Democratic governor. And there's a high likelihood that if, in fact, he is the Republican nominee, he could be sitting in the governor's mansion in the state of Georgia as the only state in the country that actually has a fake elector sitting in the governor's office. And before that decision arises, we as Georgia citizens, we deserve some justice. We deserve a grand jury to be convened, a independent district attorney appointed by Pete Scandelakis to make a decision as to whether or not this individual should be involved in that process.
All right, then. Well, we certainly appreciate it. Thanks a bunch, and we'll follow this case, see what happens.
Fanbase is pioneering a new era of social media for the creator economy. This next-generation social media app with over 600,000 users is raising $17 million, and now is your chance to invest. For details on how to invest, visit startengine.com/fanbase or scan the QR code. Another way we're giving you the freedom to be you without limits.